Been a long time coming, now it's time to seize the moment. All alone in my zone, reefer got me super focused. It's like I get high, then I'm calling my spirit for a ride with the stars in the ceiling. Now I'm grown, but I don't really feel it. Pockets empty, that don't stop it, I just look in the mirror. Am I wrong to want it all? Message couldn't be clearer. I really got it going on, bitch, I'm running the.
What's up, players? I'm Nick. This is gonna be my first video where I teach you how to make the best mac and cheese of your life. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up a pot with some water over here. And then we're gonna slap it on this guy over here and turn that heat all the way up. Then you're gonna take some salt and you're gonna make sure it's not all stuck together like so. And then you're gonna salt your hand. And then you're gonna dump it in the water. And then you're gonna wait. Okay guys, now that your water's boiling, you're gonna like this video, and then you're gonna subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can maybe make some money with this one day. Did you do it? All right, now you're gonna take your nudes. I like to use the spinach and tomato nudes, so I get my serving of veggies. And you're gonna dump them in. And then you're gonna put a little more salt in there. Oh shit. And then you're gonna stir with your nice long spoon here. All right, guys. Now your nudes are done cooking. So you're gonna take one out, and just to make sure it's done, you're gonna pass it back and forth between your hands real quick until it cools down. Oh, geez. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna chuck it at the ceiling to see if it sticks. And then you're gonna recognize that only works for a couple types of pasta, and rotini isn't one of them. So you're gonna strain it. But first you're gonna put your face over it, clear out those pores, you know. You're gonna put your pot back on the heat, and then you're gonna wait until all the water that's sitting in it has evaporated. And that's gonna happen pretty quick. And then you're gonna come in with your heavy whipping cream here. You're gonna shake it. And then you're gonna open that bad boy. And guys, if you have one that's already open, make sure you give it a sniff. Because if it's sour, don't use it. But if it's not sour, you just drink that shit because it's really good for your testosterone. All right, here we go. Now, guys, you're gonna have to get used to knowing how much to use because it all depends on the number of nudes you have. But for me, when I use like half a box, I use like half a pound of nudes. I'll put enough heavy whipping cream in there just to cover the bottom of the pan. And then you turn it on pretty low heat, and you just wait for it to steam a little bit. And once it starts steaming, then you know. All right, guys, now that it's steaming, we're gonna come in behind that heavy whipping cream with the good stuff. Shredded cheese. This is that stuff that your boyfriend or girlfriend finds you eating by the handful at 3 a.m. And we're gonna do something similar here. Just toss it in by the handful. And with each handful, you gotta pause so you can stir, because it needs to melt. And you gotta do this real slow, guys, or else it'll burn, or it just won't end up well. You gotta have it on real low heat. Now once that first handful's melted, you throw in another one. And you can use whatever kind of cheese you want, just as long as it's cheesy.
Oh yeah.
This cheese sauce is getting spicy here, boys and girls. It's getting real spicy. Alright. I got enough cheese in there. Now guys, the amount of cheese you use, another reason you gotta go slow, is so you can test the consistency of this saucy crap. So you want it to kind of look like this. And then once it does look like that, you're gonna come in with some salt. You're gonna come in with maybe some chili powder, maybe some cumin. You know, whatever you're feeling. Sometimes I put Cajun in there. Sometimes I just put salt in there. Now guys, if you mess up on the consistency of the cheese sauce, that's okay. Lord knows I've done it a time or two. We've all been there, okay? We've all messed up cheese sauce. All you gotta do is just add a little more heavy whipping cream. That's it. Super easy. Now you're gonna come in with your nudes that have been sitting in the strainer for a while. And you're gonna, oh God. You're gonna try not to burn off your hand. And you're gonna dump them into that cheese. And then you're gonna stir that bad boy up. You're gonna stir it up nice. And guys, you know what this is supposed to sound like, okay? You know what it sounds like. All right, guys. Now, if I had some chili cheese Fritos, I'd throw them on, but I don't. So, final product looks like that. Very tasty.